Assalamualaikum. Ivory Coast, also known as Côte d'Ivoire, officially the Republic of Côte d'Ivoire, is a country located on the south coast of West Africa. Côte d'Ivoire is mostly flat with mountains in the northwest and a forested interior. Local religions ratio people that are living in harmony with the universe. Islam found primarily in the northwest and in Abidjan. Ivory Coast has a rich cultural heritage with more than 60 ethnic groups. The local community are very welcoming to tourists. They offer traditional ceremonies, craft, food and dances, so the visitors can discover the rich and diverse culture of Ivory Coast. The chief of state is the president and the head of government is the prime minister. Côte d'Ivoire has a mostly traditional economic system in which the economy is heavily dependent on agriculture and related activities. Côte d'Ivoire had a good financial reputation for many years, but this began to change in the late 1990s. During that time, the country was unable to meet its foreign debt obligations. The Ivorian government successfully met international lender conditions for debt payments, but is still struggling to enact reform in the management of its public finance.
Hi, today I'm going to talk about the health issues after the First and Second Ivorian Civil War. Côte d'Ivoire had recovered rapidly after the First Civil War and had maintained an economic growth for several years. The 2010 election also promised a hopeful continuation of the healthcare in Côte d'Ivoire. Compared to the previous healthcare that covered only 10% of the population, child mortality has been decreasing and the immunization was on the rise. However, the outcome of the election resulted in the Second Civil War. Since the Second Civil War, attempts to recover its healthcare has been less than successful. Despite efforts made to improve access to healthcare by rehabilitating and improve new facilities, the solution that the government has come up is the Ivorian government make the healthcare coverage mandatory in 2014. The government also established National Health Insurance Fund to manage financial schemes. The 2016 to 2020 National Health Development Plan works for an annual increase in budget of 15%. Channels investments towards individuals with the most urgent health issues.
Thank you, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure, duty, and signal order to present statement of economy in our country. To the best knowledge, government has always prioritized protecting the people all over else in order to protect and ensure the country economic keep survival. First issue I want to present is about our country unemployment rate in 2021. Our country unemployment rate in 2021 is so high and estimated 60% of citizens are unemployed. The next issue is about poor population in our country. Nowadays, the country death toll is so concerning. The current death rate is 645 deaths per 100,000 people. This depressing number due to lack of food, medic, and weak health system in our country. I will present my solution and education for reducing the number of unemployed people in Côte d'Ivoire. As we know, the decline in poverty has been modest and underemployment remain high. The government aims to address this by upgrading public infrastructure, further improving the business climate, and expanding the coverage and targeting of social safety nets. Government also places a high priority on the welfare and health of the rural and poor area. Establish a food bank in each district of each state, as well as provide funds for hospital maintenance and pharmaceutical purchases. With all of the plan and educations that the government has issued, we should be able to eliminate the unemployment rate and the number of poor people in our country.
The last issue is about natural disasters. Natural disasters such as flood have occurred in the country in 2018. The rainy season in Côte d'Ivoire is generally from May to November 2018. Torrential rains can cause flood and landslides. Moreover, monitor local weather reports and expect difficulties when traveling to affected areas during this season. So, the solutions to this problem are: first, using structural construction to withstand or control flooding. Second, the Public Health Emergency Operations Center was activated to respond to the health consequences of this crisis to help flood victims. Next, effects of the flood are: first, flood water rose up to 2.5 meters high, inundating houses and destroying property across 6 neighborhoods in the coastal city. Second, almost all of Côte d'Ivoire suffered heavy rains, which led to great deal of material damage and loss of life. That's all from me. Thank you.
Like the issues mentioned before, the Ivory Coast, or preferably called Côte d'Ivoire, has many other advantages. Despite of its safety issues, the Ivorian has a legendary hospitality that may make tourists feel welcome. They also have a vibrant and diverse culture. For someone with a sweet tooth, Côte d'Ivoire is the leading cocoa producer, so tourists can come and see how the cocoa is made from seed to the chocolate bar that we all know. And that's all from us. Thank you for your time.